Oh, she's a killer. She's a killer. She's the future of MMA.
Was the best Muay Thai striker in mixed martial arts I have ever seen.
If you compare my fighting experience, it's huge. It's so a lot bigger than hers. Like I got plenty of more rounds. So yeah, going into the second, third round, that's definitely an advantage for me.
Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
The power!
Everyone thinks Dakota Ditcheva has walked through every opponent like it's nothing. But there was a time she stepped into the cage and felt real power for the very first time. This wasn't the smooth, smiling Dakota we know today. This was a young striker about to face a nightmare she never saw coming. And what happened next left everyone silent. Before she became one of the most terrifying rising stars in women's MMA, Dakota Ditcheva faced an opponent who didn't care about hype, someone who came to break her. Dakota was confident, calm, ready to hunt. But this opponent had one weapon: power. Real power. The kind that can end a fight in a single heartbeat. The first punch landed, and Dakota's face said everything. She wasn't used to being touched like this. This was no sparring. This was war. That punch didn't just stun Dakota. It woke her up. Dakota tried to stay long, kick the legs, manage distance. But every time she stepped in, boom, a counter exploded. For the first time, Dakota looked human. Most fighters would have folded, but this is where we saw the real Dakota. She tightened her guard, got smarter, and started firing back. Her opponent felt that one. Now she was the one backing up. And then it happened. Dakota read the attack, slipped, then unloaded a counter that changed everything. The arena exploded. Commentators couldn't believe it. A fight where Dakota was tested and still came out on top. That night, Dakota Ditcheva proved she's more than speed, more than hype. She proved she can survive power and return it with interest. And from that moment, everyone knew Dakota Ditcheva wasn't just good. She was destined for greatness. If you want more stories of rising killers in combat sports, drop a like, subscribe, and tell us, who should we cover next? Thanks for watching.
We'll see in Manny Pacquiao. He may be 40, but 40 isn't what it used to be.
The champ is here!
As we approach a historic comeback attempt, Mario Barrios is treading a careful line.
As soon as we get face to face, I can see his mouth twitching, like he wanted to smile, and I'm like, oh bro,
Maybe because it's hard to talk bad about somebody so good. Or maybe because he knows that in previous years, it's never ended well.
It hurts me bad because I work my ass so hard. 5 months in the gym, training.
I know he's a very serious fighter though. I know when he steps in the ring, he's not smiling, so.
See, what he do is he try to smile, but that's he nervous. He try to smile his way out of it. He nervous though. He be trembling.
I'm not predicting the fight, but I will do my best to do the same with my last fight.
What he really meant to say, man, that's a shit. He gonna really this boy up. I mean, send him back to the hood, knock him the out, change his life. He gonna see about 6 different Pacquiao in the ring that night.
Knock out this little midget.
I already said he's got these T-Rex arms. He's like this big.
Now he's got a young 30-year-old who's 5'11". The old lions get taken over by the young lions.
And then he made them crumble.
What you say about that?
That's very rough right there.
Manny Pacquiao.
Everything is going well.
He was diagnosed as Parkinson's.
2001, Manny Pacquiao walks through the door.
Yes.
What did you know about Manny?
Nothing.
Him and I met Freddie. Freddie was young. He was young back then.
He's still young, man. At one point, I think it was more like he was my brother, and then at some point, it went even as a father-son relationship.
Holly FK, there was a version of Manny Pacquiao that nobody, and I mean nobody, wanted to be locked inside a ring with. This wasn't the friendly, smiling senator from the Philippines. No, this Pacquiao was pure evil. He didn't just beat opponents, he hunted them. He destroyed legends. He walked through giants, and he did it like he was powered by something supernatural. When he touched you, your career changed forever. And today, we're going back in time to explore the most terrifying version of Manny Pacquiao ever. The Pac-Man who turned world champions into victims. The Pac-Man who forced even his own trainers to ask, how is this even human? Buckle up, because this Manny Pacquiao was a nightmare. Before he became a superstar, Pacquiao wasn't fighting for glory. He was fighting for survival. Poor, hungry, homeless. He stepped into the ring with only one mission: win or starve. That mentality built a killer. His early fights in the Philippines weren't technique-based. They were war. He fought like someone who had nothing to lose, because he literally didn't. The moment he knocked out Lelo Ledwaba, the world woke up. People said, wait, who is this kid? Then he obliterated Marco Antonio Barrera, one of the greatest Mexican fighters ever, not by outboxing him, but by breaking him. Punch after punch, relentless, psychotic pressure. Barrera had never seen anything like it. Nobody had. After Barrera, Pacquiao evolved. He wasn't just fast, he was too fast. He wasn't just powerful, he had scary knockout force at multiple weights. And then came Ricky Hatton, the pride of Britain, undefeated at 140. Pacquiao didn't just win, he deleted him. One of the most violent knockouts in boxing history. People screamed. The crowd went silent. Even Floyd Mayweather was shocked. Miguel Cotto was supposed to be too big, too strong, but Pacquiao walked him down, smiling, laughing, like he enjoyed the pain. Cotto looked helpless, his face swollen, his body broken. He surrendered in the 12th. He had no choice. What made Pacquiao so scary wasn't just power, it was the perfect combination of insane speed, southpaw angles, non-stop combos, killer instincts, iron will. He'd throw 6 punches before you could blink. You couldn't predict him. You couldn't time him. You couldn't stop him. He didn't fight like a human. He fought like a weapon. Many of his opponents were never the same. Cotto, Hatton, Morales. Their careers changed forever. He forced legends to reconsider boxing itself. This version of Manny Pacquiao, the one between 2003 and 2010, might be the most terrifying fighter the sport has ever seen. This wasn't just a great boxer. This was a force of nature, a storm, a demon in gloves. Holly FK, this Manny Pacquiao was pure evil. Like, subscribe, and comment. Which era fighter should we break down next?
This fight was already dangerous, but then Chelsea Hackett opened her mouth, and everything changed. I am hungry for the fight. And Dakota? She looks like the perfect meal. She didn't just say she was ready, she said she wanted to feed on Dakota. A challenge so cold, it felt like a warning.
The PFL's golden girl. Yeah. Shot to probably get into the playoffs. Everything else. Talk to me about how you're feeling on this one.
Yeah, look, it's just another fight for me, to be honest. If anything, I'm more excited, more hungry to get the win. In that sense, like, it's just a job. Like, this is my job. I'm here to do it successfully and get that win and just stay professional.
Dakota Ditcheva walked in like a rising star and left Chelsea Hackett seeing the insides of her ribs. First round body shot TKO? Yeah, that happened. If you blinked, you missed the takedown of the year. Welcome back. If you're here for chaos, you're in the right place. Tonight we break down the moment Dakota turned hammer into a house tool. I'll show you the setup, the shot, and the reaction that had the commentators speechless. Quick background. Dakota Ditcheva, former Muay Thai queen turned PFL menace, undefeated and piling up stoppages since turning pro. She's the striker nobody wants to stand in front of. Chelsea Hammer Hackett, an Aussie Muay Thai specialist who's tough as nails and brings heavy kicks and grit to the cage. Chelsea came to bring the hammer. Dakota brought the blueprint to turn that hammer into a broken handle. Brutal? Absolutely. Watch this. Dakota doesn't rush. She probes the center line, times Chelsea's lead hand, and starts working the low to mid body. Chelsea wastes energy trying to land power kicks. Dakota answers with compact, fast steps and a looping left that snaps a rib, right where it hurts the most. The body shot lands, and Hackett's legs go from fighting to flashing red. This was textbook bodywork. Then the hook to the body. Boom! Ref jumps in because Hackett can't continue. First round TKO. Dakota didn't just win. She sent a message. I finish. Social media melted down. Commentators called it clinical, and even the haters had to pause their insults for a second. Dakota's stock just rocketed into orbit. And Chelsea? She's got a bruise and a story to tell. Call it what you want. Strategy, brutality, destiny. But somewhere in Australia, there's a hammer with a dent in it. Dakota walked in like a polite tourist and left Hackett checking Airbnb refunds. Keep it spicy, but not mean. Roast the fight, not the person. For Dakota, this is huge. The win cements her as a top PFL flyweight threat and a real draw for big money matchups. For Chelsea, it's a reset. She'll study the tape, come back, and we'll see if the hammer can be fixed. 3 quick lessons. 1. Body shots win wars. Never sleep on them. 2. Pace matters. Dakota's measured attack burned Chelsea's gas. 3. Power plus precision beats flashy power. Placement beats theatrics. So who won the night? Dakota walked out a highlight reel. Chelsea walked out with pride. And maybe a new chiropractor. Smash like if you thought that was a robbery of Hackett's stamina. Sub for more brutal breakdowns, and drop your revenge matchup in the comments. Who should Dakota face next? Who should Chelsea rematch to prove she's still Hammer? Subscribe for more savage recaps. I'll see you after the next KO. Bring popcorn and maybe a rib guard.